Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Shane, and today's video is going to be a roster review and my plans going into tier 4 as a new slash returning player. So what new slash returning means to me and why I use both is I played since day one, but I left around before any of the Legion raids came out. So when Argos was like the last raid, dungeon, whatever you would like to call it, that's when, was it? It wasn't a dungeon. Argos was an Abyss raid. Okay, that's why it wasn't showing up. Okay. Yeah, so the last raid that was out when I was playing was Argos, but I wasn't of level to play Argos. The last thing I played was these. By the time I left, those were the last things I played, and I only played this one. So that's where my returning comes from. I also say new because I don't really know that much about the game in terms of what a consistent player would know. When I came back, I had to review my skills. I had to review what I had to do in terms of tripods and leveling up and skill points and cards. There was a lot I had to do and a lot I didn't know. And I think one example of that was on my Gunslinger here. On my Gunslinger, I didn't have all my leveled up skills or skills I was supposed to use on the hotbar. I'm going to call it that, where the skills go. I was missing a lot of damage. I only had a third of the damage I could have had. I went from 1.5 to 4.5 using the skills I was supposed to, simply in my handgun. It wasn't even like it was a rifle skill or a sniper skill. I feel so stupid talking about it again. But yeah, that's where the new comes from, because even though I played since day one up until Argos, not really Argos, but it was available then. So up until that point, I didn't really have the best knowledge of this game. I'm still figuring out things, of course, because I've been gone for so long. And there's just a lot of things then that I didn't learn, either because I didn't have to or because I was just kind of lazy and learning. So the first character I'm going to be going over is my Gunslinger. This is my main. This is the first character I started out with, day one. Loved Gunslinger. As soon as I saw it in the preview, immediately chose Gunslinger. This is also the character I used to pass on because I returned when Breaker came out. So that's why she's sitting here at 1585. I probably could have gone to 1600, but raid anxiety and not doing a cons is why I'm here. I think I used it on the shoulders. Don't ask me why I did that. I just did. I thought I used it on the chest piece, but obviously not. See, that's where that new player is coming in, because I used it on the wrong thing. Because how do you mix these up? Anyways, engraving support is still on because tier 3 characters with the new patch will have engraving supports. So there was no need for me to buy things if I'm still trying to figure out how to efficiently do engravings, because it's a little bit more difficult than picking and choosing. Just, oh, I'm going to use an earring with these and these, and this is going to be that. And then if you're doing the engravings by yourself, you 5 times 3 plus 1. No, we're going to save that. If I ever have to do that, we're going to save that for later, when I have more knowledge of what I'm doing and I can actually sit there and think about it. As of right now, she's using Salvation because I heard Nightmare is not for beginners and not beginner friendly, and I definitely don't use my is it ultimate? We're just gonna call it ultimate. Um the V button as much as I should. Honestly, kind of forgot it was a thing until maybe a couple of weeks ago. So that's why I'm using Salvation. I do have the second anniversary skin. My cards right now, I have 18. I have 19 available, but that's because I did this. Honestly, I really don't think I should have done that, but it's whatever. I'm trying to get these as my preferred cards. Getting this one is hard, but also so is getting Thyrane. So I felt like I chose the lesser evil of the two. Nineveh is also kind of hard to get. Balthor comes up pretty often. Shandi is kind of hard to get as well. I do have Deep Dive 27, but getting one card and then 7 cards for that will be a little difficult because for some reason, I don't know why I haven't gotten this last card. But honestly, it wouldn't make that much difference because that's going to be 28 and I need 30. So, yeah. My support card, 22, that doesn't help. It'll probably help when the new patch comes out and they have 24. So, yeah. I still have stuff in universal storage. I have a lot of cards. I'm trying to slowly get stuff. My XP is horrible. My books, I tried to get as many of the books as I can with demon damage because I heard that that was important. So I'm not really missing much. This one, missing a card. I think I took that off because I could just never find it. But we'll check that back. And other than that one, this one, I think I have most of my books with demon damage. So I'll just get those as I get. Oh, they just have to be difficult. Anyways, I don't have Vergris? I thought I had Vergris. Anyways, that's not the point. So that's the card situation right now. Oh, KLC. It's hard out here. I got this from a drop. I didn't even get this from the raid. I don't think I got that from a raid either. That was also a drop. That was a drop. I never did Bicus. Oops, that was a drop. I've only done a con once and that was just the first gate. I played the second gate, but haven't gotten through it. My gems, event gems, of course. These are my engravings. This is the base engravings that I would do. She's level 60 from the XP potions. So that's where she's sitting right now. My favorite character, my highest character, my only character to be in the 1500s, actually. We're gonna go to my second highest character. All right, so this is my artist. This is my second highest character. She is sitting at 1460. I geared her up from nothing, no pass or anything. I think the only thing I did was knowledge transfer her to item level 500, basic, level 50 engravings. There was no need for me to do them because again, in the new patch, she will be getting a 5x3 and I will probably be doing, I don't think I'll do solo raids on this account, on this character. I mean, as it is a support and supports, I think, very much benefit from having raid experience. And I'll be getting that raid experience with my Gunslinger and the other character that I will be pushing up. Gems and the cards. You have a plan? Because I believe my Lost Wind Cliff. Yeah. Missing a lot of cards. These are just hard to get, honestly. So that's where we're at the moment. These don't really matter in their effect. I just wanted full bloom. Because even if I wasn't really doing stuff with other people, I still wanted to have that support ability and awakening. I do chaos dungeons on her to funnel gems to my Gunslinger and guardians sometimes just for the mats and then cubes when I get them. I did do a couple raids, a couple Valtons, some bust, some not, just so I can get a few of these gear pieces. But I never done Vicus, and that's what I need for, I believe, these 2. And I just thought, I think it's better to hold off, especially since the solar raids are coming and I can just do Vicus on my own for that and then just go straight into Brel. Yeah, that's my artist. My next character, next highest, is my Aeromancer. This Aeromancer will be Wind Fury Aeromancer, and I will actually be going with Nightmare Wind Fury. I know it's crazy, probably not recommended for a new player, but I'm gonna have to suck it up at one point, some point, and learn it, because Saintone has a Nightmare Wind Fury Aeromancer, and I was inspired to also play that Nightmare Wind Fury. But in going into tier 4, there isn't gonna be Nightmare or any of these gear sets, so I'll see then. But as of right now, I'm going with Nightmare Wind Fury, and I probably won't bring her into tier 4 at the moment. I'm still kind of deciding, but I'm kind of set. Right now, she's sitting at 14-15. This was a Drizzle Aeromancer. The stats are kind of all over the place because of that, kind of switching over. But then again, this character is very beginning tier 3, so honestly, kind of doesn't matter. I brought her into one Valton. It was one Valton and it was a bus, just because I kind of wanted to see what she was like, and it was a free bus anyway, so. Yep. This is bad. We're not going to talk about it. Doesn't even matter. Won't matter. No gems. Because yet again, I do Chaos Dungeon and Cube on her to funnel to my Gunslinger. And then the cards, just Deep Dive 18. Because I don't have 30. And that's where we're at with her. This character, honestly, is just here to hold my items. When Destroyer was announced and there was the meme about this skin and the inflatable hammer, I immediately wanted to make one. I was thinking this is going to be such a fun class. It was going to be so funny. Honestly, the skin, the Makoko skin with the hammer is honestly cute, and that's what it was going to be. But then 1, I took a step back from the game, and 2, I don't know if I'm ready for the frustration that this class is going to bring me, especially since I'm new. So I'm just thinking either I'm just going to have this character just hold all my stuff until I'm ready to play it, or just maybe down the line just delete it, because I don't have a reason to really play this class. But I only decide that when I've used up this character slot and the last character slot that I have. So this one's gonna stay here for the moment. It's just sitting in the story. Yeah, that's just gonna stay there. That's gonna be whatever it is. And here, this is my second Aeromancer, and this is the character in which I will be using the new pass and express on if we get one. Hasn't been confirmed, but I think most people think we will get one, considering it just wouldn't make sense to have solo raids come out and not have a pass for newer returning players to use so they can do the solo raids. If not, it'll be fine. I'll just solo raid her up or group raid her up until the latest content and into tier 4. This is the other character that I had plans on making or building to tier 4, as I just love Aeromancer and I think it'll be fun. She's sitting at 1100 because me being me and forgetting how the last express worked, even though we're still kind of in it and I literally just used it. I saw that on a Korean stream they said, oh, the Super Coco Express for them started at 1520 and you had to have a 1520 or higher character. And so I panicked. I was like, oh my god, I don't have any 1520 characters other than my main that I just used an express on. So I was like, oh my god, I have to do all the missions so I can get her up there, and I probably won't be able to use this express on her day 1 like I wanted to. So that's why I rushed to get her to 1100. But then a couple days ago, I heard someone mention that they do give a pass, and I thought they do. Why did I forget that? I didn't have to do the mission, but it helped me with roster because I think I gained like two roster levels off of that, so it helped a little bit, you know, even though it wasn't much. But this character I plan on making Drizzle. This will be my Drizzle Aeromancer. I do plan on using a skin on her. It's just a dino skin. Dino, one of those. That's where this is sitting. So this is going to be my character that I will be using the pass on, and I'll kind of be leveling up this character and my gunslinger at the same time a little bit. I'm not quite sure if I'll be doing group Akon or solo Akon on my gunslinger at the moment. Right now I feel like I would do group Akon. I just want to know all of the raids in a group setting before I just do all of my other characters in solo. But honestly, if I know all the raids, I'll probably just do group most of the time, unless I just truly do not feel comfortable with the raid enough, or there's just not enough people doing it at that time. Because raid anxiety is real, okay? That's the reason why I've only done one gate of a con on my gunslinger. I was scared of doing a con. A lot of people made it out to be difficult, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. So I'm just gonna sit over here and wait till solo raids come out. But then I just decided, you know what? They're gonna give us eyes for con gear. Why not just try to do a week or two of it? I ended up doing only one gate, which is fine. It's a taste of it. I don't think it's that bad. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but I don't think it's that bad. But then again, I've only done one gate. So as of right now, that is where I stand on this. Bringing a character or two into the latest content and then just slowly bringing the others up. It's been good. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.